You know you're in Iowa when the bathroom is also a severe weather shelter.
Hi, it's Libbie, and I just played at the University of Dubuque. And while I was playing, I was talking a little bit how I used to live in LA, and there was an audience member in Dubuque, Iowa, who used to live in the LA area. He used to live in Long Beach. And I was like, oh, that's, Snoop Dogg is from there. And he said,
yes, he is from there, and I was fortunate enough to meet him.
He met Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg, you should just tell the story. So he gave him some advice. Well, tell me, how did you come to meet Snoop Dogg?
I met him via a good friend of mine that I grew up with.
He just came up to me, he's like...
He asked me who I was, and I said, I'm Julian, I'm good friends with Chris, and he's like, oh, well, what are you doing? I said, I'm about to go to college, actually, in Dubuque, Iowa. And he's like, oh, well, stay out of trouble, don't do drugs, and...
Aww. Snoop Dogg cares.
He does care. He's a family man. Well-respected family man, definitely.
Good for Snoop. Good for Snoop. Snoop, of all people, is saying not to do drugs, so I think he should know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jack. Jack goes to the University of Dubuque, which it turns out is a Presbyterian college, which I didn't know, but they said it was okay for me to play Blood Red Moon, which is always what I ask at religious affiliated schools. And so, what kind of a school is it? What are their specialties here?
We're really big in aviation and nursing.
Aviation and nursing.
Yep.
And what kind of student are you?
I'm an aviation student.
Because I was thinking I would like to have airline pilots who are Presbyterians from the Midwest. That sounds like people I can depend on to get me safely to my destination. Okay, this is Josh. He did the sounds, and we're listening in the background to a bootleg copy of John Mayer's upcoming album because he happens to be a really big fan of John Mayer. But that's all right. John Mayer is really, really good. No, he's not going to jail. You paid for it, right?
Yeah, I pre-ordered the album.
Oh, it's fine then. It's fine. No, but I once saw John Mayer at the Hotel Cafe. It was a really small venue, and he was so good. I was not expecting him to be that good. I was like, oh, he writes good songs, he's pretty, he has a great voice, but he was so good. You said you had some copies of John Mayer playing when he was in high school.
Yeah, he was in this band, it was Villanova Junction, which I think was actually before he went to Berkeley, but yeah, still some pretty cool demos from his Villanova
Yeah, you learn something new every day. And what was his voice like when he was in high school?
Wasn't the best now, but...
John Mayer's voice. So everybody, it's interesting to know that John Mayer's voice used to suck.
Yeah.
It's worth knowing.